Some chased fame, but a few became immortal. These are the stars Hollywood never forgot. In the golden age of cinema, 6 legends rose above them all, conquering the most coveted prize in film history. From Katherine Hepburn's record-shattering 4 Oscars to Walter Brennan, Ingrid Bergman, Meryl Streep, Jack Nicholson, and Daniel Day-Lewis, each claiming 3. These are the greatest Oscar winners of old Hollywood. Number 1, Katherine Hepburn. She didn't just play legends on screen, she became one. Katherine Hepburn, the only actor in history to win 4 acting Oscars, is, without question, the undisputed queen of Hollywood. Her performances in Morning Glory 1933, Guess Who's Coming to Dinner 1967, The Lion in Winter 1968, and On Golden Pond 1981 each earned her a Best Actress Academy Award, a record that still stands to this day. She also received a total of 12 Oscar nominations for Best Actress, spanning nearly 5 decades. And somehow, through all 4 of those historic wins, she never once showed up to accept them. Her own words, "As for me, prizes are nothing. My prize is my work." That one line says everything. During her 66-year career, she appeared in 44 feature films, and in 2000, the American Film Institute named her the greatest female star of classic Hollywood cinema. A true icon, unmatched, undefeated, unforgettable. Number 2, Walter Brennan. Before the legends, there was the man who started it all. Walter Brennan was the very first actor in history to win 3 Academy Awards, and to this day, he remains the only performer ever to win Best Supporting Actor 3 times. He pulled it off in just 5 years, during the late 1930s and early 1940s. His first Oscar came for Come and Get It 1936, his second for Kentucky 1938, and his third, a truly unprecedented achievement, for playing the villainous Judge Roy Bean in The Westerner 1940. But here's the twist. Those 3 wins in just 5 years were so extraordinary, they actually pushed the Academy to change its voting rules forever, barring the Extras Union from casting votes after Brennan's historic run. IMDb called him the most successful and familiar character actor of American sound films, a legend hiding in plain sight. Number 3, Ingrid Bergman. Some actresses play unforgettable roles. Ingrid Bergman lived them. With a career spanning 5 decades, she became one of the most influential actresses in the history of cinema, a presence that defined an era. She won 3 Academy Awards, 2 Emmy Awards, 4 Golden Globe Awards, and even a Tony Award for Best Actress. The American Film Institute ranked her the 4th greatest female star of American cinema. Her first Oscar came in 1944 for Gaslight, her second for Anastasia in 1956, and her third, for Best Supporting Actress, for Murder on the Orient Express in 1974. But here's what makes her story truly extraordinary. She was never even nominated for Casablanca or Notorious, the very film she's most remembered for today. Think about that for a second. These achievements made her the youngest performer ever to achieve the Triple Crown of acting, a Swedish girl who conquered all of Hollywood. Number 4, Meryl Streep. If Hollywood had a queen, her name would be Meryl Streep. With 3 Oscar wins, 1 for Best Supporting Actress in Kramer vs. Kramer, and 2 for Best Actress in Sophie's Choice and The Iron Lady. Streep stands among the greatest Oscar winners in history. But those wins are only half the story, because she also holds the all-time record for the most acting nominations at the Academy Awards. 21 nominations, a staggering number, and enough to make her the only performer ever to surpass 20. She was awarded the AFI Life Achievement Award in 2004, and the Kennedy Center Honor in 2011, becoming the youngest recipient in the history of both honors. And what made her truly untouchable was her range. Drama, comedy, musicals. She mastered them all. Meryl Streep is widely considered one of the greatest actors of any generation. 3 Oscars, 21 nominations, and a legacy no one will ever match. Number 5. Jack Nicholson. Cool, charismatic, and completely unstoppable. Jack Nicholson is one of only 6 performers in history to win 3 Academy Awards in acting categories, and he holds the record as the most nominated male actor of all time, with 12 nominations. He won twice for Best Actor, for One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest in 1975, and As Good as It Gets in 1997, and once for Best Supporting Actor for Terms of Endearment in 1983. But what makes his story truly jaw-dropping
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest is one of only 3 films in history to ever sweep all 5 major Oscar categories: Best Picture, Best Director, Best Actor, and Best Screenplay. Nicholson was also one of only 2 actors ever nominated for an Oscar in every decade, from the 1960s all the way through the 2000s. 5 decades, 3 Oscars, 1 legend. Number 6. Daniel Day-Lewis. In Hollywood, actors perform. Daniel Day-Lewis transforms. Daniel Day-Lewis is the first, and still the only, man in history to win the Best Actor Oscar 3 times. He earned those 3 Academy Awards for his roles as Christy Brown in My Left Foot 1989, oil tycoon Daniel Plainview in There Will Be Blood 2007, and Abraham Lincoln in Lincoln 2012. But his preparation was just as legendary as his performances. While filming My Left Foot, he spent the entire shoot in a wheelchair, and even learned to paint with his left foot, never breaking character even when the camera stopped rolling. And then there was There Will Be Blood, his most award-winning performance of all, earning him 43 wins out of 50 nominations from critics' circles alone. In 2014, Prince William knighted him for his services to drama. Then, in 2017, at what felt like the very height of his powers, he quietly announced his retirement from acting forever. 3 Oscars, 1 knighthood, and a legacy carved in stone.
And there you have it, 6 legends. Timeless performances, immortal legacies. These are the stars who didn't just win Oscars, they owned Hollywood. If this blew your mind, smash that like button, share it with a true movie lover, and subscribe. Because more untold Hollywood stories are coming. And trust me, you won't want to miss them.